Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of RV Tips and Trips. Today I want to talk to you about my experience with the Good Sam roadside assistance and how that worked out. So as you know, recently we had a flat on the RV. We picked up a flat by running over something as we pulled into the campsite. So we have the Good Sam Platinum roadside assistance. Comes with tire and wheel protection along with towing and all that good stuff. So at that point in time I had issues where I wasn't allowed to lift heavy objects and the tire went flat while parked in the RV site. So I called roadside assistance. With the Good Sam roadside assistance, they give you a link. They send you a text with a link, and you touch that, and it brings you up to show you the status of the person coming to assist you with a map. And it shows when it's assigned to somebody. It takes time to get somebody to respond to it, and then there's like a map, and it shows a little truck coming to help you and where exactly they are. So that was not too bad of experience. Like I said, it took a couple of hours, so it would have been a drag sitting on the side of a road waiting for a couple hours for help. But if you don't have the proper tools, you can't get the wheel off, I don't mind waiting the 2 hours, so it's okay. I've heard other people with experiences waiting a lot longer. You know, it's going to be dependent on where you broke down as to how long it's going to take to get somebody to you. I don't think they take a long time on purpose. It just, the process takes time. So patience definitely is required. So like I said, about 2 hours, and the person came, jacked up the trailer, removed the flat tire, put on my spare, and then left. Didn't cost me anything, so it was easy peasy. So then I called the roadside assistance to get authorization to get the tire fixed. So I got a reference number to use to get the tire repaired, and I took the tire to a facility, and they determined that the tire was not repairable because the puncture was too close to the sidewall. If you're a quarter of an inch or closer to the sidewall, they're not allowed to repair it. So we needed a new tire. Now the tires on this rig were not very old to start with. I think I only have 5,000 or 6,000 miles on them. I have Carlisle tires. The shop had to order it, so it only took a day for them to get the correct tire in. Just be aware that if you're going for the tire repair or the replacement, in this case it turned into replacement deal, you have to take pictures of the tire that has the puncture in it. So you have to show a number of pictures. The more pictures, the better. So I took a picture of the puncture. The shop had wet the tire down with soapy water, and you could see the air bubbles coming out. So I took a picture of that. And then you have to take a picture of on the sidewall of the tire where it shows the size of the tire. You get a picture of that. You have to take a picture of where it shows the name brand of the tire, and you have to show a shot with that shows the tread. So that's what I did. And then what you do is they give you an email address to send all the pictures to. So So I called them back. They said, okay, you send the pictures to this email address and you reference your claim number on the email with all those pictures. So you got to remember to get all those pictures of the wheel. A little bit of a pain, but I don't mind. And then a copy. So I took a picture of the invoice that showed, you know, how much I paid for the tire and labor and all that good stuff. It is a little bit easier if the shop were to put the VIN number of the rig on the invoice. In my situation, they didn't, because I hand carried the damaged tire to the shop because the rig was parked in an RV park. So they didn't have the VIN number on there. But in the email, if you supply the VIN number, they accepted that. So VIN number on the invoice would be helpful. And then we waited about 3 weeks, and I got a check in the mail. Now the claim here, there's a close-up of it. I got $133 back. Now I actually paid $157, which included tax and labor on there, and disposal fee, things like that. So I paid $157. I got reimbursed $133.60. So I did call them up and ask them how come I got only $133 back when I spent $157. They do not pay for taxes and labor and things like that. So just keep that in mind. They paid for the tire itself. Hey, all right, so I ended up, you know, $20, $24 out of pocket on the whole thing. Not bad. So I'm okay with that. They paid for the tire, $133. Definitely saved me quite a bit of money. And then here again, like I said, when I got the new tire, I called up Roadside Assistance again, and they sent somebody else out and installed the new tire and took the spare off the rig. I couldn't get the bolts undone because they were so tight, and like I said, I wasn't supposed to lift because I had some health issues going on at the time, so wasn't supposed to lift anything heavy. So they came back, and I was at a different location this time because we had to move to a different park within the Thousand Trails system. And there again, about 2.5 hours, somebody did show up and swapped out the tires, took the spare off, put the new one on, and away we go. So overall, a good experience with it. I had bought the Good Sam program when they were running a special half off, so I took 2 years at half price. So it's like, you know, buy 1 year get 1 year free, I guess, kind of deal. But definitely worth it, I think. I mean, the replacement cost of the tire paid for half of the what I paid for the roadside assistance. And so hopefully, you know, one day I don't have to use a tow truck or anything like that, but at least that protection is there. But I can only tell you about what I've experienced so far with the Good Sam program, and I have to say that I'm pleased with it. So if you're concerned, because I've seen other reviews that just kind of rip it apart, and then others that are okay. So it's like I said, it's not a perfect system, but in my situation, it did prove very helpful and also cost effective. So all right, so I just wanted to follow up with you on that. Everybody who saw the video previously, if not, I'll put up a link to it showing you how I got the flat tire, and also the tire pressure monitor system that we got, that I put on there, dirt cheap too. So not a bad deal. All right, that's it for today. So until next time, happy camping. Bye now.
Thomas says thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Until next time, happy camping.